Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, the A's hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 6-1. Marco Estrada earned the 3rd W of his season as the Blue Jays took care of the Angels 2-0. In other Blue Jays news, second baseman Ryan Goins has been placed on waivers by the club. Felix Hernandez finished the complete game in his win, helping lead the Mariners to the victory over the Indians 6-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-1. The Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they used a walk-off and extras to get the win against the Rockies 2-1. The Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-2. Jordan Zimmermann got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Yu Darvish gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, when he seems to get in trouble, that's when he bears down. He's actually got a lower batting average against with runners in scoring position. That tells you a lot about what type of competitor he is.
Rajai Davis is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
You know, guys, I can't wait to see if Stephen Vogt can keep it going. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. And with that, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning 1-2-3. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Chris Davis gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Chopped weakly to the left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score. Kendall Graveman gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Elvis Andrus is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Well, the key for him on the mound will be keeping that ball down in the strike zone. He's got a good sinker and a changeup that aren't very effective when they're up in the zone.
And taking it out there for the first out. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Yeah, you know, this lineup is really needing more out of Elvis Andrus these days. Coming off a terrible month at the plate in which he hit less than 200. Hopefully turning the page on the calendar will help snap him out of this slump.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
Adrian Beltre gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ryan Healy will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Mark Canha will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chop foul over towards the dugout. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gomez comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Trevor Plouffe set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Darvish pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Beltre's there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Mike Napoli will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Drilled down the line. Oh, look at Plouffe. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
Batting fifth. Right fielder.
Number 30 will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively. Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Rougned Odor will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
1-0 pitch. Runners on the move for second. That evens it up 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Davis is there. 2 gone. Number 19 will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Canha is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this. Jed Lowry will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And he's coming off of that big 3-hit game in his last one.
Over to the bag is Napoli as he handles it himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 11,
Rajay Davis will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Marcus Semien is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Carlos Gomez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Elvis Andrus will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Hit hard toward first. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Now to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Rangers go down quick. Leading off the inning, Yonder Alonso, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Odor has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 2.
Chris Davis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. There's a drive out to left center field. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. So stepping in, number 25, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 7 doubles for him on the season, and he's back standing. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. So striding in, Stephen Vogt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Chopped foul right at home plate. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Adrian Beltre is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Yonder Alonso will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The left fielder, number 2.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Chris Davis, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. Fastball in there for a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Drilled on the ground to short. And this is a base hit as the runner will trot home from third. And the swinging A's have tied up the ball game.
And with all the runs these guys scored yesterday, we wondered if they were going to have any left over for today. Sure enough, it took them a while, but they're finally on the board here with the RBI single.
Ryan Healy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Odor is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Lead to a run here for Oakland. Carlos Gomez gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. There goes Gomez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Canna moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Shin-Soo Choo will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw, and he's safe. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Runner going a second time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Davis arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw, but he'll hold on to it as he'll just regroup here. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Here's the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 1 left for Texas. Still tied 1 apiece. Stephen Vogt will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Odor under it to put it away for the first down.
The right fielder, number 20.
Mark Canha will stand in now.
Canha.
He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Oh, that's just a nice play
Third
out there in the
baseman,
corner.
number 3.
You know, with most guys,
Trevor
this is a sure
Plouffe.
double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Trevor Plouffe stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
Shot foul over towards the coaching box. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
You got a full count.
Full count. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday. Mike Napoli will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup. 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
Mike.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up.
Number 30 is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Rougned Odor will
Second
stand in
baseman.
for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simeon's there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. Rajay Davis will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
Center
He's
fielder.
not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game
Your
long.
attention, please.
Matt Bush
Now
will be
pitching
summoned
for the
from the
Rangers.
bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Yonder Alonso will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Elvis Andrus will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Low for ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about it. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score.
Your attention,
Shields
please.
will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 3, Delino DeShields.
Doolittle pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, designated hitter.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Scorched to third. There's Plouffe. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good up. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Delino DeShields will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Striding in to start the 9th, Mark Canha, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Robinson Chirinos is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now
Sam Dyson
Rangers,
come on now to start the 9th
47.
inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9.
leading off from the bottom of the
Leading
Ranger
off the
ninth.
inning, Adrian Beltre, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Here's the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Your attention, please.
Will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 16, Ryan Rua.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Mike Napoli swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Number 30 steps in now.
Now batting, number 30.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Chop foul wide of first. One and two, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Runner at first here, one man out. There goes the runner. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman,
Rougned Odor makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Good work here out of the bullpen, and he's into double digits now. That's his 10th save here.